Emily had grown used to the sound of doors closing. She was 12 years old and had lived in 6 different foster homes. Each time, she carried her belongings in a black trash bag, a painful reminder that her life didn't fit neatly into boxes like other children's. At school, things weren't any easier. Emily's clothes weren't trendy, her backpack was second-hand, and when teachers asked about her parents, she stayed silent. The other kids noticed. "Trash bag girl," some would whisper. "Nobody wants her." Others would laugh. The worst was Megan, the most popular girl in Emily's class. Megan's father was a wealthy lawyer, and she never missed a chance to remind Emily of everything she didn't have. "Careful, don't touch me," Megan once sneered in front of the cafeteria. "You probably don't even know who your real parents are." That night, Emily cried into her pillow. She wanted to belong somewhere anywhere, but life had taught her not to hope too much. Then came the day she was called to court. Another foster family had given up on her, and the judge needed to decide where she'd go next. She dreaded walking into that courtroom, knowing Megan and a few other classmates had somehow been allowed to sit in the gallery. Their giggles echoed through the hallway as she entered, her hands trembling. The courtroom felt enormous. The judge sat high above, stern and unreadable. Emily's heart sank. To her, this was just another step in the endless cycle of rejection. What she didn't know was that this hearing would change everything. Emily stood quietly, her eyes fixed on the floor. Megan whispered something to her friend, and both girls stifled laughter. The sound burned into Emily's chest. The judge, a tall man with silver hair and kind but serious eyes, cleared his throat. "Emily," he said gently, "do you know why we are here today?" Emily hesitated. "To a broken bar to decide where I go next," she whispered. The judge leaned forward. "That's partly true, but today is different. Today, we're not sending you to another temporary home." He paused, letting his words sink in. Emily's heart skipped. She didn't understand. Then the judge glanced at the giggling girls in the back. His voice turned firm, echoing through the courtroom. "I see some of your classmates are here. I want them to listen carefully." The room fell silent. He turned back to Emily, his voice softening again. "Emily, you've spent your life wondering if you're wanted, wondering if someone would ever see you and not as a burden, but as a blessing. I want you to know, a broken bar, you are wanted by me." Gasps filled the courtroom. Even Megan stopped smiling. The judge continued, his eyes misty. "I've read every page of your file. I've heard about every challenge you faced. And I've also seen the courage you carried despite it all. That is why I am not just presiding over your case. I am here to adopt you. From this day forward, you are my daughter." Emily's knees buckled. For a moment, she thought she might faint. 1,000 emotions rushed through her: disbelief, fear, and then overwhelming joy. Tears blurred her vision as the judge stepped down from the bench. He knelt in front of her and opened his arms. "Welcome home, Emily." The gallery was silent. Megan's face turned pale, her mouth open but no words coming out. For the first time, Emily didn't feel small. She didn't feel broken. She felt chosen.